With the economy currently in a downtrend, the effort to help small businesses to stay afloat has intensified. Also, we're nearing the final quarter of the year, and big businesses are scrambling to find tax write-offs, which mean they will be increasing their charitable giving significantly between now and the end of the year. This translates into grant funding for the small business owner. Stay tuned to this video to find out about 10 grant opportunities for small business owners that are currently open and will be awarding grant funds totaling over $2 million through the end of this year. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Tasha with West Financial Services, LLC, where we provide tax strategies, business services, and financial education to help you achieve your economic goals and live without financial limitations. In today's video, we'll be looking at 10 small business grants totaling over $2 million that are currently accepting applications, along with the eligibility criteria for applying. I'll place the links for all of the grant applications beneath this video. Now, today's video will be longer than usual because we have lots of information to cover, so let's get started. The first grant we'll be looking at is the Amber Grant. This grant is provided by Women's Net Foundation, and they provide support for women-owned businesses. This organization gives out grants monthly, quarterly, and on an annual basis. Now, there is a $15 application fee to apply for the Amber Grant, but the great thing about that fee is that it goes back into the funding pool to help fund more grants. I previously did a video featuring this grant, and I will link it below. Now, let's look at the details of this grant. This grant will award 2 recipients each $10,000, and the due date for this month's grant is September 30th, 2022. To be eligible for the grant, you must be 18 years or older. Your business must be at least 50% woman-owned, and the business has to be based in the United States or in Canada. The winners for this grant will be announced the 23rd of next month. Next up is the Galaxy Grant giveaway, sponsored by Galaxy of Stars. Now, Galaxy of Stars provides support for minority and woman-owned businesses by providing several online resources like business document templates, coaching calls, and websites. The best part is that all of these services are available free of charge. Now, here are the details for the Galaxy Grant giveaway. The amount of this month's grant is $4,250, and the due date for the grant application is October 31st. In order to be eligible, you must be a minority or a woman entrepreneur, and the winners of this month's grant will be announced during the week of November 7th. Also, what's great about this month's grant giveaway is that if you refer a business to apply and they win the grant, you also win grant money for referring them. The next grant on our list is the Verizon Small Business Digital Ready Grant. Verizon has committed more than $1 million in total grant funding to small businesses, and they are deploying those funds over the course of 2022. Let's check out the details for this grant. Now, this opportunity will award 50 grants at $10,000 each, and the application due date is November 14th. In order to be eligible for this grant, you need to complete any combination of 2 courses, coaching events, or community events by November 14th. Now, the first thing you're going to have to do is to create an account using the link shared beneath this video, and you won't be able to actually access the application until you've completed at least 2 of those tasks that are listed. So this one is definitely one that you won't want to wait till the last minute to work on. Grant number 4 is the Amazon Small Business Grant Contest. This one is a good one, guys. With this grant contest, 10 semifinalists will receive $15,000. 4 finalists will receive $20,000, and then one grand prize winner will receive $25,000. In addition to the monetary grant funds, the winners will also be receiving 1 year of Business Prime Amazon membership, a Ring Deluxe security kit, and Amazon Services credit and training. The grant application closes on September 30th, and to be eligible for this grant, you must be 18 years or older, be a resident of the United States. You need to have an existing Amazon business account. So you'll need to go on and create an Amazon business account in order to apply for this grant. Your annual revenues for your business need to be $1 million or less, and your business must be headquartered in the United States. The winners for this grant are going to be announced on October 25th. Now, what's great about the next 6 grants we're going to look at is that they are all housed on the same platform, the Hello Alice website. Now, if you haven't already, please be sure to register with Hello Alice. This website not only has tons of resources for small business owners, but will also send you email alerts when new grants become available, and there's no charge to register. Now, let's take a look at these grants. First up is the FedEx Entrepreneur Fund Grant. FedEx is providing $300,000 in grants and educational resources to help entrepreneurs in the U.S. to gain access to funding, resources, and networks that they need to help their businesses to be successful. This opportunity will provide 30 grants at $10,000 each, and the due date for the grant application is October 7th. Now, in order to be eligible for this grant, you'll need to be 18 years or older. You'll need to be a U.S. resident, and the business must be majority owned by either a disabled person or someone who is military affiliated. So that would be someone who is either a member of the military or their spouses or family members. Your business also can only have a maximum of 25 employees, and your annual gross revenues need to be less than $7 million. The winners of this grant will be announced during the week of November 9th. And I'm going to pause right here, guys, just to point out that you see the time between the grant application due dates and the announcement of the winners on some of these is a pretty significant amount of time. And I say that to say, these grants, first of all, they're not guaranteed. But second of all, if you are really, really in need of funds, I would not put all of my eggs in these baskets as far as the grants go, because it does take some time, from the time that you apply for the grants till the time that you actually receive the funds. So just keep that in mind. Okay, guys, we're halfway through the list, and next up is the Small Business Growth Fund Grant, which is sponsored by Hello Alice. This is the 3rd round of this grant competition, and Hello Alice is awarding small business owners with these grants to help them make their next big move in 2022. This is a $5,000 grant, so it's a smaller grant, but there are no specifics regarding the number of grant recipients in this particular cycle. To be eligible for the grant, you must be 18 years or older. You must live in the United States, which includes the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. Your business must be a for-profit business, so nonprofits are not eligible to apply for this one. In 2021, your annual gross revenues needed to be less than $1 million. They want you to show a commitment to community. So how does your business give back to the community? And they want to see that you have a clear plan for the use of the funds. The winners for this grant will be announced during the week of December 5th, and the due date for the application is October 14th. Next up, we have the Alibaba Manifesting Grants Program. Alibaba.com is awarding cash grants and logistics support to help U.S. online entrepreneurs bring their ideas to life. In order to be eligible, you must be 18 years or older, be a resident of the U.S., including District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, and you need to have a physical product. Now, when they say you need to have a physical product, there is a caveat that you must either have an existing physical product or something that within the next 6 months you plan to place on the market. And the winners for this grant will be announced during the week of December 12th. The next grant opportunity is the Restaurant Disaster Relief Fund grant. Now, DoorDash, in partnership with Hello Alice, has started a restaurant disaster relief fund to provide grants to local restaurants across the United States who have been affected by natural disasters. This opportunity is going to award 25 grants of $10,000 each, and the application due date is September 30th, 2022. In order to be eligible, you need to be 18 years or older, reside in the U.S., including District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. You must be an independently owned business, and your business must actually be located in the United States. You need to have a brick and mortar restaurant location, and you need to have 3 or less of those locations. You must have been open at least 6 months, and you must be able to show that you lost revenue due to a natural disaster. And finally, your annual revenues must be $3 million or less. Now, the winners of this grant competition will be announced during the week of December 15th. Okay, guys, we are on to grant number 9, and it is the Stacy's Rise Project grant. This grant was created to help bridge the funding gap for women founders. In this cycle, the grantor will be providing 10 grants of $15,000 each, and the application due date is October 21st. Now, in order to be eligible, you need to be 18 years or older. You must reside in the United States, which includes the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. You must be a for-profit business who is selling a consumer packaged good. The business must be at least 50% woman-founded or 50% woman-owned. You must be willing to participate. If you are chosen as a grant winner, you must be willing to participate in a virtual mentorship program. You must not currently be participating in any other accelerator program for your business. And you need to be making at least $25,000 in annual revenue, but no more than $1 million in annual revenue. And the winners of this grant opportunity will be announced during the week of January 4th, 2023, so next year. And last but not least is the Entrepreneurial Spirit Fund grant by Sia Scotch. I did a detailed video about this grant previously, which I'll link beneath this video. That video walks you through the requirements and the application for this grant. So for today, we'll just hit the high points. This opportunity is going to award 11 grants of $10,000 each. And the due date for the grant application is September 26th. Now, in order to be eligible, you must be 25 years or older. You must reside in the United States, including District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. You cannot be engaged in any illegal activities, and your business must be owned 51% or more by a person of color. You have to be a for-profit business with less than $5 million in annual revenue, and you must reside in you must operate your business in one of the following states: California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, Nevada, New York, Rhode Island, or Texas. Now, preference is going to be given to businesses in the food and beverage industry, and the winners of this grant opportunity will be announced on November 1st. And there you have it. 10 grant opportunities providing over $2 million in funding for more than 195 businesses, all with applications due within the next 2 months. And guys, I have no doubt that there will be many more grant opportunities to come as this year draws to an end and big businesses try to secure tax write-offs. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we post new content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.